Okay, so if you're out there looking for a stream dock, alright, that probably, most of the stream dock out there are very, very pricey right now, and it isn't justifiable for the price that you want to spend it on. What if I tell you there is a cheaper and alternative version, alright, that has all the features, all the customizability, and all the programmability, alright, of a stream dock? Well, it's right over here, alright. So yes, this is the VSDInside, alright, stream dock M18, alright, and this is exactly what you are looking for, alright. So yeah, most of the thing, so I've seen stream docks out there, and those are really, really overpriced for what they're offering, alright. Whereas this, alright, it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, yet you get every single features others stream dock have right over here, and they also does not, alright, slim down on the quality as well. So this thing was really built with a really, really good quality as well. Alright, so right now I'm going to unbox these to see what we get inside the box, and after that I'm going to show you what you guys can do after connecting it to my PC. Alright, so let me just open this up and see what we get inside the box. Alright, so we do get a plastic cover. Alright, stream dock right over here, and let's see what do we have below here. Okay, we do get a few things actually. Alright, let's put this aside first. Alright, and yeah, we do get a quick start guide and a warranty card as well right over here. Alright, yeah, pretty basic, so you don't have to know that. Alright, and we do have a braided USB-C to USB-A cable, so you guys can see really, really nice braided cable. Alright, very high quality, and it's not like those cheap rubber cable. It's braided as well, so you guys can tell from the quality that this thing, it doesn't chip out on the material as well. Alright, so this is the M18 stream dock, and I'm very excited to open it. Alright, wow, okay, this thing looks really, really nice. Alright, and looks so amazing. Look at that, look at each individual buttons. Alright, so yes, this thing has 18 programmable and customizable button with over 300 plus or more different functionality that you guys can program into this. Alright, so you guys can see each individual button is clickable, and there is an LCD screen in each individual button, so yeah, you can display like certain logos, animation, GIFs, this and that, alright, up to your own customizability. It looks really, really nice, you guys can see. Alright, yeah, so I got the black version. They do have to come in the white version, so up to you to see what you prefer, right? So they do come in two different colors, so I think the black one looks really, really nice. Alright, and at the back here we do have a USB-C port for you to connect to the PC. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see. Alright, and yeah, I think this thing can push up. Can you pull up? Oh yeah, so it does come out, and I think you guys can adjust to various angles as well. So you guys can have like at this angle, or if you want to lower it a bit, you guys can have another angle. So yeah, it's up to you. And it looks really, really nice on your desk as well, and you guys can easy access to all the buttons over here, and the buttons feels very, very nice, and yeah, very easy to click as well. Alright, and yeah, really, really awesome, very satisfying as well. Alright, and if I'm not wrong, there should be an LED strip all around here. You guys can see there should be an LED strip all around this. So yeah, I think the LED light can also be customized for RGB as well. So yeah, this thing is really awesome, and yeah, it's really, really well built as well. Alright, I mean, considering the price, alright, you would think that, oh, okay, they maybe cut down on the material cost, alright, and maybe use some like cheap plastic here. Alright, and trust me, alright, I have held before cheap plastic products before, alright, and the moment I held it, you can feel that it's cheap quality. Like, it's very squeaky, and it just feels very, like, a lot of friction as well. Right? This thing feels very smooth, doesn't squeak. Alright, it feels overall very, very premium, and I think it's totally justifiable for the price that they're offering. Alright, it's really, really affordable. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, yeah. So right now I'm going to just connect this to my computer, and yeah, go through the different functionalities, and can show you around and the software itself, and see what you guys can do on this thing itself. Okay, so you guys can see the dock itself. You guys can see that it's RGB around it, around the whole thing. So at night it will look really, really nice. Alright, if you're using it at night. Alright, but yeah, you guys can see, oh yeah, RGB around it. Alright, and this is the software itself, as you guys can see. Alright, so once I automatically connect, alright, it will detect the software I'm currently in. Alright, and now these are the preloaded functions you guys can see right over here. Alright, so when I change on my here, alright, And yeah, you guys have all the customizability. These are all the default functions, alright, and I can arrange them around. You guys can see I arrange them around on my on the software itself, and on the M18 itself is also arranging around. Alright, so yeah, and you can use the button to scroll up and down. You guys can see. Alright, you guys can use the button, and there is a lot of like functions as well. You guys can use to control your computer, like play, pause, this and that. Alright, and you guys can see the weather. They have all the weathers over here. We have in New York, Denver, and London. Alright, they have so many things that you guys can do with it. Alright, and you guys can use this to up and down. And these buttons are also customizable, so you guys can have action for over here as well. Alright, so right now it's going up and down, and I can just use this to open YouTube, and you guys can see. Alright, you open up YouTube and whenever I click a button. So yeah, it's very, very useful. Okay, I can open TikTok as well. I can open this one. I can open Amazon, alright, with just a single click of a button. And you guys can customize your own button to your liking, alright, right over here on the right hand corner. So you guys can go to different pages. You guys can add like various pages as well. Alright, and if I were to go to this page and I want like this toolbox as well, you guys can add certain website as well, certain mouse event and certain audio player, operational flow. They have OBS Studio as well, so you can connect to OBS Studio and do like scene switching or transitions. Alright, all here over here you can add useful notes, calendar, time option, and world. Alright, so I can have a weather over here. Alright, and I can select like the city, so I can like you can search like Singapore. Alright, so you guys can see Singapore, and yeah, so you guys can see Singapore over here. So I can see right over here it shows Singapore. Alright, let's bring up for you guys to see. So yeah, so you can see the weather over here. You guys can add all this. You can add a certain timer to here as well, so you can just drag and drop. Very simple to do. Alright, and yeah, so if I press it, it will just start the timer. Alright, just stop. So it's very, very easy. Alright, and you guys have a routine. You can enlarge it, this and that. Really awesome. Alright, there's so many things that you guys can do on this as well. Okay, just drag and drop a website over here, and I want it to like open like jforce website. So I just need to like, put in the URL. So I just go and search a URL like jforceentertainment.com. Alright, so I just go to this one, go back to here. Alright, I just input it in. Alright, and done. So whenever I click on the website itself, then alright, open up jforce Entertainment. Very, very awesome. Alright, you guys can see. Alright, just open up jforce Entertainment. So yeah, this is how easy it is. You can customize, and once you plug in, alright, you automatically detect the device over here, and you can start doing the button, and yeah, you guys can have like you can drag it over here. So for a certain thing, like you want to set the brightness, next page, and right now it's like set to the previous page. So yeah, you guys can also drag and drop on this button as well. So this button will have individual functionalities as well. And as you guys can see, all this, there's also animated as well. So it looks really, really nice on your desk. Or you can see all the animations right over here. So each individual screen, really, really cool. Really, really awesome. Alright. Alright, so if I go to this page, alright, it's the plugins. All these are default ones. If you don't want, you can just remove them. Alright, so if this is on the plugin, I did not log in yet, but yeah, there's also way more plugins that you guys can have for this. Alright, so those are not over here. You guys can also have a lot more, use a lot more plugins for this as well. So yeah, it's really, really awesome. Alright, and you guys can like add another page as well. Alright, so you guys can have like next page over here, hotkey over here, alright, and this over here. And the best part is you can also change, alright, the icon itself. So you don't really like this icon and you want to use your own icon, alright, you guys can choose your own icon, alright. Maybe I just want to put an extra image, I don't know why, but yeah, you can see, alright, it also changes to an extra image. So you can have your own icon as well. So you customize to all your own liking, alright, you can make this page really, really nice for you, alright, and you guys can see, alright, have two different pages as well. Alright, you guys can have multiple pages if you like this one, or it's your own customizer, drag and drop, very easy to do. Okay, so this thing is very, very easy to use. You can customize, drag and drop, alright, and you guys can just go to the home page itself, alright, and they will have like various like plugins that you guys can do if you have any issues with here, alright, and you don't want certain thing like I don't want this service right over here, I still click on the delete button. And bam, alright, it's gone. There you go, it's gone. So you can add up to 18 buttons over here. You can fill up the whole space. I think this one fills up the whole space, so it looks really, really nice here. Alright, you guys can see, you can set alarm, adjust the brightness itself, alright. You guys can mute and unmute audio,
increase volume. Alright, you can have a hotkey, you can open a music folder as well. You guys can see where I switch to music, you can play music over here. Alright, so yeah, you can also add like physical button, like you can see, press this there is like a physical button. So if you don't want to use these buttons over here, alright, so if this button is for something else, you guys can use, you can have buttons over here or here. Alright, you can switch between, you can see, these buttons over here, you guys can see. Alright, yeah, so they have physical buttons. You can do like buttons over here to navigate around. You can do that as well. You don't have to do it over here, so you can just put 2 buttons here or buttons here, up to your choice. Alright, so yeah, it's very, very awesome. Really great customizability, and yeah, so this is the demonstration of this M18 device by using the software. Works seamlessly out of the box.
Alright, so you guys have seen from the whole demonstration, you guys can see this thing is very, very useful too. Alright, especially if you're a live streamer, you know, and you stream on Twitch or kick.com, and sometimes you want to do like halftime or like probably like, you know, a transition between, you know, your camera to the game itself. Alright, and most of the time if you want to do that in OBS, you have to, you know, move your mouse over and to click it, and it looks very unprofessional, right? Alright, but if you are a one-person film crew, alright, you guys can use this, of course, and just to switch between different scenes, alright, with just a click of a button. It feels more professional, alright, especially even if you are using this for me, like if I'm using this for YouTube video, I can also do that as well. So imagine if I put this like over at the one corner, I have my PC over there, alright, and I want to switch between scene, I can just, you know, press and just switch between scene, between different cameras, you know, different angles as well. And it just feels very professional. It just feels like, you know, you have different camera crews with you. You can do that as well on this Stream Dock itself. Alright, so it's really unlimited to your creativity. Alright, and if you're a production crew, alright, and as well as like, you know, song producer, music producer, you can have all these shortcut keys over here for you to easily edit the video, edit the music. Alright, any certain like bass, drop, all the controls can be programmable, and it's super useful to basically everyone. Alright, so yeah, so you guys want to check out this Stream Dock M18, you guys can check out the first link in the video description down below. Alright, and get this for yourself. Alright, yeah, so if you guys are looking for a Stream Dock or Stream Deck alternative, this will be your best solution for that. Alright, so yeah, and trust me, you would not regret getting this. Alright, so yeah, that's all for the guys, and once again, if you want to check out this Stream Dock M18 from VSDInside, you guys can check out the first link in the video description down below and definitely get this for yourself. And without further ado, this is 𝖩 Gaming, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
I don't wanna cry.